I've been selling W123 door checks for well over 20 years. And they've gone through a change over the years, and I've modified my kits along with it. You know, originally the check strap didn't have any cover on it on the early 123s. And I believe that rainwater coming down through the glass along that scraper is the #1 reason why these fail. They dry out. The grease just disappears. I know you've seen it if you've had any of these off on your own old Mercedes. So this came along with a cover, which really helps, but you have to remember when you buy one of these with a cover, you need to take it apart and grease it. Because most of the time, even though it has a cover on it, it's not really going to help if it's not greased. And these are still available, but they've gotten kind of expensive. So what we do is we take a less expensive aftermarket check strap without a cover, and we thoroughly grease it with some high quality synthetic grease that you see here. And then we wrap it. It's even more sealed than this one. We wrap it with flexible HVAC aluminum tape. And I believe this is a great solution to extending the life of your door checks. Well, recently I've been working on a 123 and I ran across another problem, literally driving me crazy. So I decided to make another revision. Let me explain this frustration. A number of the bolts on these check straps, and this is particularly true of the rear ones on the W123, are really short. You're fighting down in along here trying to get these started, and they're almost impossible to start because they're so short. And the other problem is the head, and they just drop right into a socket like this. So you can't use a socket to push them in to get them started. Look what I've done in the past. I've taken masking tape and shoved it into the socket so that'll keep the bolt extended while I get it started in the hole along the edge of the door. Yesterday I said, okay, I'm going to provide something in my new kit that's going to relieve this frustration once and for all. There's a couple things I want to point out here installing this in the rear door of a 123 sedan. Notice this hole. It's been elongated, and that will happen when the nut back here loosens up. This thing will shake around, so if you find that this has been enlarged, you're going to have to get a washer. Normally, you don't even need a shoulder bolt back here, but I went back into my used bolts and I found a good shoulder bolt. You see, that's going to catch that edge. And I like to install the check strap through the hole, and then I'm going to start this bolt here. But we're going to use thread locker, blue thread locker on all 3 bolts, or 2 bolts and a nut, whatever you have. And I will include thread locker now with my check straps, because this is very important. This is why you end up with holes here. This is why you end up with snapping sounds here. And this is why you end up with cracks in the post. All right, I'm going to start this one and just run it down finger tight. And that's going to keep the back up while I mess around trying to get those front ones. Now, I've already pulled the seal back because I had such a hard time getting those out. But I want to show you this short one, and you can see the problem here. See, it's buried right down in here, and when you push it in, it's almost all the way down in there before you can start it. And you can't get your finger and thumb in there unless you cut the seal away so you can move that out of the way. So now watch, with the new bolts that I'm going to include in the kit, they're going to get blue thread locker. And then because of the shoulder, you can use any socket. And look at how nice that is. It's long. You can hold it in place. Now watch as I lift the check strap until I get the hole right where I want it and I can feel it. And then look at that. I can just spin that in. So with these new bolts, you don't even need to worry about this seal getting in the way of installing them. And then We'll take the other one. You can see how it's just buried down in there. Now watch, put it in there. I'm going to just feel this back and forth, wiggle it, and then I'll get this one started. Now I'll go ahead and tighten these 3 down, and we'll move this in, put the pin in, and we're done. But I can guarantee this relieves a lot of frustration working these rear door checks. This has proven to work so well, I went ahead and ordered up a couple hundred of these metric bolts with shoulders. And in the future, I'm going to provide these with my door checks. And I guarantee these are going to make you really happy. And I want to point this out about the grease. We don't put this much grease on this. This was one of our trials originally, and this came out of the door. Normally, when you receive the door check from us, there's no reason to have grease out on the strap. It all should be inside. I just want to point that out so you don't think we're just wiping grease all over the place. I should mention something about installing this pin because some of you may not know there's supposed to be a nylon washer that fits right here on the top. If this is missing, the pin's going to go in fine, but when you open and close the door, there's a good chance this is going to make a noise as it jumps up and down and hits the top or the bottom of this bracket. Now, if you don't have a nylon washer, you can find a little metal washer. It needs to be about that thick. And you just move this into position on the top. If you get it close, you notice the pin has a point on it. Wiggle it back and forth. Now note, when you move the door back and forth, this strap is not moving up and down. That's what's important. And then you'll have the clip to install. The flange goes down, and what I recommend is just take and squeeze this together a little bit because they do get spread out. And then this just goes right on the groove and snaps into place. Check this out. When you're all done, this is what the door check strap should sound like. Properly lubricated and correctly installed. Comes up to this position. You might hear a little bit of noise right there, but no snapping. Then all the way out to here. Hear that? And then when you close it, it shouldn't take a lot of force.